Welcome into the Extra Point here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com. Follow us on Twitter at A to Z Sports and like our Facebook page at A to Z Sports Nashville. And Zach, with the NFL Combine a week from today, Zach Cunningham, the Vanderbilt linebacker, is a guy we know pretty well. But I feel like a lot of other people, national draft media, don't really talk a lot about him. But what does he need to show up at the Combine and improve?
Well, one thing he doesn't is his tackling ability, because that is one thing that he can fall back on. He seeks out the ball carrier and he takes him down. It's pretty amazing. But one thing I think he needs to work on is his bulk, his strength. He can't lose his speed because that's a good attribute that Cunningham has, but he needs to bulk up and be able to show all the general managers at the Combine that he can work hard, he can lift, and he can play big boy football in the NFL.
Yeah, if he can gain like 15 to 20 pounds on his already 6'4", 230-pound frame, now you have a guy who can stay in the box against the run in the NFL and can chase sideline to sideline. He's already long and athletic. We've seen what he can do with his leaping ability. You're right, he's a great tackler. But I do think a lot of scouts are concerned about maybe his tackle numbers were inflated because he was on a Vanderbilt defense where it was his job to just kind of rack up tackling numbers. I saw where he did have a lot of missed tackles over the year, and that's something that scouts can worry about. But for me, at first we thought Zach Cunningham would be a first-round pick. Now he's sliding towards the very, very end of the first round, possibly the second round. But I really think that's just because of his position, that inside linebacker is not in that high of demand.
Yeah, and we look at the draft and we always look at team need.
Right.
It all depends on what the priority rank of that particular team need is for inside linebacker. And you may be right. They may not need him, but Zach Cunningham, I think, is going to be a force in this league if a team takes a chance on him. And when they do, I think they're going to reap the benefits.
Yeah, I do. I agree with you. I think Zach Cunningham's going to have a long, successful career in the NFL. We'll just see how much he can improve his draft stock at the NFL Combine. And that's today's Extra Point here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.